Assalamu alaikum dear students. I am here with part 2nd of the poem The Brook. In the first part we have read the first 3 stanzas, and in this video we are going to read from stanza number 4. I chatter over stony ways in little shops and trebles. I bubble and adding bays. I babble on the pebbles. I here refers to the brook. Chatter means to talk. One who talks a lot, one who is talkative, we call him that he is chattering, or we can say we call him a chatterbox. But here chatter means to make a lot of noise. I chatter over stony ways. Stony ways means those ways which are full of rocks. So the brook says, I chatter over stony ways. When I come across, when I walk through the stony ways, I make a lot of noise. यानी ब्रुक कहती है कि जब मैं बड़े बड़े पत्थरों से गुजरती हूँ तो मैं बहुत शोर मचाती हुई चलती हूँ. In little shops and trebles. Little shops means to make these turns while hitting these large stones. So after hitting these large stones, you can see here in this image, after hitting this large stone it makes these sharp turns. Here it changes its path, यानी ये पत्थरों से, बड़े बड़े पत्थरों से टकरा के अपना रास्ता चेंज करती है, तो ये छोटे छोटे टर्न्स लेती है, उसको हम कहते हैं शॉप्स एंड ट्रेबल्स. और उसके बाद ट्रेबल करती है. ट्रेबल मीन्स टू मेक हाई पिच ट्यून्स, यानी ऊंची ऊंची आवाज़ें निकालती है. I bubble into adding bays. Bays means the large areas. यानी जब ये स्टोनी एरियाज को क्रॉस करके जब ये ब्रुक एक बहुत बड़े इलाके में पहुंच जाती है तो उसको हम कहते हैं बेज. तो जब ये बेज में पहुंच जाती है तो यह वहाँ पे क्या करती है, I bubble, it bubbles, it create bubbles and adding bays, and it runs in a spiral movement, and it walks in a circular way, it creates whirls. यानी ये वो whirls create करती है, circular ways में चलती है. ठीक है. I babble on the pebbles. Pebbles means small stones. So जब ये छोटे छोटे पत्थरों से गुजरती है, pebble से गुजरती है, तो ये babbling sound निकालती है. Babbling sound means the sound which is made when one talks gaily and loudly. यानी जब कोई खुशी खुशी में प्यार भरी आवाज़ें निकालता है तो उसको हम कहते हैं babbling sound. ठीक है. So the brook says that when it walks through the small stones, these pebbles, it makes a babbling sound. So here in this stanza we saw that this brook creates different sounds after walking through different landforms. Actually, the poet wants to say that when a man comes across different types of people in his life, he behaves differently. Now let us see the poetic devices used in this stanza. The first poetic device used in this stanza is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia, as I earlier in the first video told you, that it is the use of sound words in the poem to create a dramatic effect in the poem. And the first sound word you can see here in this stanza is chatter. Chatter itself denotes a sound, and the use of sound words is called onomatopoeia. And another poetic device used in this stanza is anaphora. Anaphora means when two or more than two sentences start with the same word, and you can see here sentence number 3rd and 4th, they have started with the same word, that is I. I bubble, I babble. This is called a anaphora. And the rhyme scheme is same as we saw in the first 3 stanzas, that is A, B, A, B. The first and the 3rd sentence, and the 2nd and the 4th sentences. The ending, the last words of these sentences rhyme with each other. Now let's move to the stanza 5th. With many a cow my banks I fret, by many a field and fallow, and many a fiery foreland set, with willow weed and mallow. With many a cow my banks I fret. Cow means to make twists and turns, or you can say twists and turns of the brook. And banks means edges of the brook, यानी brook के किनारे. Fret means slowly and gradually wear off करना, erode करना, gradually wear off. And the brook says that while making these twists and turns, I wear off my banks. यानी मैं twists और turns लेके जब मैं मोड़ती हुई चलती हूँ तो मैं अपने किनारों को बहा के ले जाती हूँ. Here you can say that when it makes these turns and twists, it gradually wears off its banks. ये अपने किनारों को बहा के ले जाती है. When it walks in a meandering way, by many a field and fallow, then it says that it walks through the fields and the fallow land. Fallow land means the land which is left uncultivated to regain fertility. यानी वो ज़मीन जो बेकाश्त रखी जाती है फर्टिलिटी रिगेन करने के लिए, उसको कहते हैं fallow land. तो the brook says that it walks through the fields as well as fallow land, and many a fiery foreland set, and it also walks through foreland. Foreland means piece of land that extends into the sea. Fiery foreland means that foreland where the fairy tales are formed, यानी जहाँ पे fairy tales जैसे बनाई जाती है, यानी उस किस्म की लैंड, उस किस्म की फोरलैंड जहाँ पे जैसे परियों की कहानियाँ बनाई जाती है, तो वहाँ से भी मैं गुजरती हूँ. विद विलो वीड एंड मेलो, और वहाँ पे क्या होती है, उस फोरलैंड में क्या होती है, विलो वीड. विलो वीड मीन्स a kind of shrub, and mallow means plant with hairy stems and leaves and pink flowers. Right? So इस किस्म के shrubs और flowers होते हैं उस लैंड में, वहाँ से भी मैं गुजरती हूँ. Now let's see the poetic devices used in the 5th stanza. The first poetic device used in this stanza is inversion. Inversion, as I earlier told you, is when we put the object before the subject. यानी जब हम subject से पहले object को लगाते हैं या object को use करते हैं in order to put more stress, in order to emphasize the object. यानी object पे ज़्यादा stress डालने के लिए, जोर देने के लिए हम object को पहले लाते हैं और subject को बाद में. Here the subject is with many a cow my banks I tread. I here is Brook. So Brook is the subject, and we have used the subject after the object in order to put more stress on the object. Right? This is called inversion. And the second poetic device used in this stanza is alliteration. Alliteration, as you know, is when the two or more than two words start with the same sound. And here you can see alliteration here, field, fallow. These two words have started with the same sound, fur and fur, right? And here also fiery foreland, fur, right? And here in the last word you can see the more than two words. That means the ver sound has been used thrice. With willow weed, ver, right? This is called a alliteration, and the rhyme scheme is same as we saw in the earlier stanzas, right? Now let's move to the stanza number 6. I chatter as I follow, to join the brimming river. For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. I chatter as I flow. Chatter means to talk, to make a lot of noise. So the brook says that it makes a lot of noise while it flows. जब ये बहती है तो ये बहुत ज़्यादा आवाज़ करती है, बहुत ऊंची ऊंची आवाज़ें निकालती है. To join the brimming river. क्या करने के लिए? To join the brimming river. Brimming means full of water. Full of water up to the brim. Right? तो उस brimming river को join करने के लिए ये इन रास्तों से गुजरती है और ऐसी ऐसी आवाज़ें निकालती है. So the brimming river here it is destination. ये उसकी मंजिल है, ये उसकी मंजिल मकसूद है. Right? For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. And this line, these three lines have been used frequently in this poem. This we called a refrain. For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. क्योंकि इंसान आता भी है और जाता भी है, यानी इंसान जन्म भी लेता है और मर जाता है. But I go on forever. I here is Brook. So the Brook says that I go on forever. The man is transient. The man is temporary here in this world, but I am permanent. I go on forever. Right? Now see the poetic devices used in this stanza. The first poetic device is repetition. Repetition here, you know, when the same word is used again and again, or the same line, right? And you can see here repetition in the first sentence, chatter. The word chatter has been used consecutively in the first sentence. I chatter. This is called a repetition. And the repetition also you can see in this line, man may, right? And the second poetic device used in this stanza is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is the use of sound words. You can see the sound words chatter, right? And alliteration is when the two or more than two words start with the same sound. And you can see here and right? This is called a alliteration. And one more poetic device used in this stanza is antithesis. Antithesis means the use of words which are contrast in meaning, which are opposite in meaning, when they are used in close conjunctions in the sentence. And you can see here come and go. Come and go. Come means ana, go means jana. So these two words are opposite in meaning and they have been used in the same sentence. This is called a antithesis, right? And the rhyme scheme is same in this stanza as well. Flow, go, river, ever, right? I hope you understand